Man Seeks Adventures in the Arizona desert today. It's 114 degrees. We're looking for the hottest things to do in the Valley of the Sun when the temperature's over 100 degrees. It's 114 degrees and we're not in the shade. We're gonna find some great places to eat, drink, go, and just chill. It's 114 degrees. Right here, it's 114 degrees, so let's go find them fast. I drove the Acura MDX Sport Hybrid all-wheel drive. Perfect vehicle to drive from LA to the Valley of the Sun with its navigation, its Apple CarPlay, the trick red paint with the 20-inch alloy wheels. This 321 horsepower motor gave me 27 miles to the gallon across the desert. Great headlights, they call them jewel LEDs, lit up the desert at night. 3 rows of seats that folded down for plenty of room for all of us and our camera gear. And seats so comfortable that I can't say enough about them. The tri-zone climate control kept us more than cool in the sun, and we even got to see the stars through that power sunroof. Check out the photo gallery on our website at manseeksadventure.com. But let me tell you, I found so many cool things. Man Seeks Adventure was seeking for a handful of places that any wandering nomad or for a group of adventure seekers like a family could enjoy. And our very first place on our list was something that we found in Tempe, Arizona. The first place on the list was Big Surf. It's America's first big wave water park, opened in 1969, and it's now even on the historical mechanical engineering landmarks. I mean, it is. I mean, making waves in the desert, we do that sometimes, but they do it all the time. I remember when I was a kid, I went there, and I loved this place. It was like a Hawaiian tropical beach, sand beaches, palm trees, little huts. But today, it's a big wave, clean water park with crystal blue waters. They even have concerts and electric EDM type parties there. Man, it looks like fun to be drinking some booze, listening to music, and wading in the water. Next, we headed just down the street, just a couple of blocks from Big Surf. But technically, we were in Scottsdale, and we found Arizona's only underground restaurant. That's right, it opened in 1971, and it's been serving fresh seafood, no less. Fresh fish, seafood. They even guarantee that they're always going to have Maine lobster, 1.5 pounds to 3 pounds. Now, I'd never eat these because I'm allergic to shellfish, but I went in there and I checked out the bar, and it was cool, it was calm, and it was nice. Great place. Not only that, they have a twin happy hour from 4 to 7, and then again from 10 to close. What's this place called? It is called the Salt Cellar. Check it out. It's really cool. You walk down the stairs, huge skylight over the bar, and you see the stack. Give you some family fun. So we stayed in Scottsdale, and what we found was Odyssey Aquarium. Also there is the Butterfly Wonderland, swim with the dolphins. That's right, swim with the dolphins in the middle of the desert, and a bunch more. It's the largest aquarium in the Southwest, 2 million gallons of water and over 200,000 square feet. There's 6,000 animals there, 300 species, and 65 exhibits. It even was voted one of the best indoor activities for kids. They have sharks, penguins. I mean, you can even go helmet diving in one of the big tanks. They have super cold AC, because I was walking in there and it was chilly. Chilly in a good way, though. It's 114 degrees. Now, when it's time for refreshments, and we mean adult refreshments, time to cool down, we recommend Diego Pops. Went over there and checked it out. It's in Old Town Scottsdale, and really unusual Mexican entrees. Great food offerings, and it's a really cool atmosphere. It's just really casual, but you know what was on the top of our list? You have to try the snow cone margaritas. They have 2 flavors, watermelon lime, and then they have a mango elderflower. It's got a little bit of spicy rim. It is so good and so refreshing on a hot day. While you're there, you might as well poke around in the Fifth Avenue shops. It's this cool old, I remember going there in the 60s, and it was like lots of movie stars and people like that hanging out. Well, it's still really cool. And if you go over to the Riverwalk, lots of misters, lots of outdoor seating, all kinds of places to find, to shop, to eat, and just hang out on a hot day. Don't leave downtown Scottsdale without getting that, that sweet tooth filled, because the Sugar Bowl in Old Town, it's an old-time ice cream parlor that just looks like something out of a movie, and they have some of the best ice cream ever. Man, you want a banana split or a milkshake or just a big scoop of ice cream, you can get it all right there at the Sugar Bowl. For some of us, we want a little more action. So there are tons of pools in Scottsdale and Phoenix at really nice resorts or restored 50s and 60s era hotels. Check the listings, check everything out, because there's a pool party going on with cocktails and lots of people having fun. A little more action, maybe Salt River tubing's for you. I've done this, and it is so much fun. Inner tubes and coolers of beer are the rule of the day. They have a 2, a 3, and a 5-hour float. Now, here's what happens. You float down the Salt River, and it's right in the middle of the Tonto National Forest. You get to see lots of great landscape. $17. That gets you a tube rental and a bus ride to the top. When you get to whatever stop you're going to go to, your car's already there. You've had lots of fun. But you know what? Don't drink too much, because that's not cool. And we are continuing our quest here in the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona, looking for the hottest things to do when it's over 100 degrees. Tonight, we're at Desert Botanical Gardens in Phoenix. It's near the zoo, and they do an annual flashlight tour. So we're gonna check it out. It's an adventure through the desert with the lights off. And it's definitely over 100 degrees. Man Seeks Adventure, continuing our quest for the best things to do in the Valley of the Sun when it's over 100. After hours, all the plants were lit up so dramatically. Had my flashlight, walked around, talked to people. They had bars set up throughout the park. What a great deal. I had my cocktail. And you know what? They do so many other things there at the Desert Botanical Garden. It is huge. It has so many different, 500,000 different plants there. It's just a great place to take your kids, your date, wherever. They have movie nights. You can go there, watch a movie at sunset. They have comedy nights. $16, go support it. And that's me. That's what I did. Driving the Acura MDX over to Arizona. I stayed cool. I looked cool. And that's just Man Seeks Adventure. Find it. The coolest things to do when it's over 100 degrees in the Valley of the Sun. I'm Brad Fanshaw. Watch for more adventures coming soon. It's 114 degrees.